Hello and welcome back to my garage here in Car Mechanic Simulator 2018. As you can see, I've been a little bit busy here. I went to the junkyard a couple of times looking for some more Mercedes cars. Didn't find any. I did pick up this Porsche 911 America. This is the non-turbocharged 911. It's all done, and I put different rims on it again. The factory color is this black, and I like chrome and black. It looks good together. So this car is finished. Get it out of here for a nice $330,000. And then this over here is a Lamborghini Reventon, I think is how that's pronounced. This is the first time I've actually done this particular mod, and it's okay. It has the Pagani V12 from the Hoyera in it. Other than that, it's pretty straightforward. It seems like another pretty close follow-up to the Countach with the wing, with the doors going up and whatnot. I'm not actually sure about the history of this model, so I'm not going to talk about it too much. It did have Pagani rims on it, and I changed it for these 5-blade rims. These are closer. I looked at pictures of this car on Wikipedia, and these rims are closer to the ones that were actually on the real car, as close as I could get anyway with what we have available. So this one is all done. Got a weird, it's got kind of a strange hood, but anyway, I'm ready to get rid of the bit. And this is less valuable than the 911 was, which I don't think that this is. I have a feeling that these cars sell for more than this in real life, but $131,000 is definitely worth my time. And that takes us to this car, and this is what I want to actually work on here. This is the Mercedes Benz Pagoda W1. Why can I not say that? W113. And this looks like a pretty simple little 2-door sedan. I don't know anything about this car in actuality. So this will be a learning experience for all of us. It has all of its own interior pieces. And I think this is the same one that was in the other car, and they don't appear to have any performance parts for these cars yet. Maybe they will be added at some point. Though maybe they added I know that there was another update today, so maybe they added these. Nope, they did not. So there's no parts that are specific to this model. Look at that engine block. Thinking about it, I think the update notes said something about I think there was some sort of patch update regarding this M130 engine, which I imagine is why the engine block all of a sudden looks pristine. I wonder if I can examine it. It's green. I haven't replaced it, so it's something that they patched, I think, today. It's convenient that we can search for Pagoda and get all the pieces. I guess the passenger side doesn't rate an external mirror. Okay, so that should be... Yep, body is all 100% now. So now we can clean it up. That's a nice blue. I think I'll stick with that. And I sent this to the wrong place. Even the interior has a nice blue bit. I wonder if you paint the car a different color, I wonder if that still stays blue in there like that. Because it appears to be the same as the body color. Okay, so there's the front exhaust pipe and rear muffler. Those look like the pieces we need. I wonder if it will let me put that on. I wonder if it'll be like the other front exhaust section. Well, it's not connected to the engine, so I think so. Yeah, that's a nice blue. I like it. Yeah, from the outside, this panel color here looks like the same as the exterior. One of these, maybe the next time I work on one of these, I will try and experiment and see. It's even got like wood paneling inside the window frame. I was heading for the wall. For a second I was confused. This thing is really boxy. It's kind of a caricature of a car. This engine looks like it is, yep, it's just an engine block and a crankshaft. I don't normally like to take all the parts off of a car like this because it tends to get a little bit confusing when you have so much garbage in your inventory. But I have done enough of these now that I know pretty much right away what I can just throw away immediately. And since it's a coil spring rear end, it won't be as many bushings as if it would be the rear suspension, the suspension arm rear end that has, 16 bushings, and then the double wishbone front has 12. Just you're drowning in parts at that point. And I just find it easier. I find it easier to keep the inventory small. Okay, stripped it completely out. Actually, the engine block is still in there. We can take it out. And that should take the parts condition. Actually, the parts condition is a little bit higher because I put in like the radiator and battery and stuff, the fuel tank and the exhaust system. Yeah, that engine block is 100%. It's crazy. And that's a 6-cylinder engine. I don't think... Yeah, I already looked for this. There was nothing in there that we can get. It'll probably take an alternator. Yeah, like the head and the engine cover. The gearbox. There's the oil pan. I'm sure it takes the i6 oil. Okay, what do I have for a gearbox here? Okay, so that's 12, 13, 14 bushings. And I'm just going to flush all the brake parts. And that's a complete set of disc brakes. Get the tie rods and the rack. I didn't look at the sway bars. It's going to be sway bar B and probably front sway bar. Yep, front sway bar. Oh, I need to get the bits for the double wishbone suspension. Get those start being made. Gonna need hubs. Need the rear suspension and everything. And that's, let's see, 2 of these, 2 of these, and 2 of those. Need 2 shock absorber B. Okay, front wheel hubs, wheel hub 3. Only need 2 bearings because the rear has the solid drive axle. Let's get rid of the leaf spring stuff. Okay, oh yeah. And that should get us down to the things we might potentially be able to repair. Looks like we got a lot of stuff. I saw one thing fail. Oh, we didn't get that. I was hoping we would. I wonder if they have an M130 gearbox in here. Nope. Okay, solid, let's see, upper suspension arm, 2 knuckles. Let's see, front B and rear C. And that is rear C, front B. Three of these rims I think we'll be able to repair. Keep hitting install. Oh, that one's only 8%. So potentially we can get 2 of them. Yeah, we were successful in getting 2. So 2 Pagoda 14. Let's flush the bad ones here. So I wonder if the logo stays. The logo stays. I wonder if that. No, it's not. Let's try this. That looks intriguing. Yeah. I hope that looks good. I'm having a little bit of a second thought about it. These are 185, 80, 14. Oh crap. I just realized what I did. Okay, something went wrong. What did I do? Screwed up somehow. 18. Why in the hell? 185, 40, 14. That was just stupid. Let's go and start putting parts on while we wait for the tires to balance. can see that last tire over there is done. That was all of the tires, right? I just had a moment of, had a moment of doubt there. Okay, I was worried for a moment that the Mercedes logo would be black as well, but it isn't. That looks really good. I'm glad it didn't black it out, because then it would be too much. Right now there's some Mercedes fanboy looking at this freaking out. Okay. I think the tires might be too small. I think I may have screwed that. I think I may have screwed that up. What does it look like if I put it on the ground? I mean, I bought 185/40, but those look tiny. Well, I just have to go with it. Maybe the next time I work on one of these. Did I get one of those? I don't think I did. Nope. In some ways, this is just this. I mean, this is clearly built off the same model as the i6, the standard i6. but it's got additional gewgaws and bits and pieces sticking off of it, like that arm that's there. Alternator I6B. What is that? Crankshaft pulley. Power steering pump I4. Okay, water pump, engine head. I'm sure I'm going to need like all of this stuff. Rocker arm. How many rocker arms is it going to take? I don't know. Intake manifold, ignition wires. That means I'm going to need to get ignition pieces. Exhaust manifold. Camshaft cap. I saw that mechanical fuel injection. There it is. And there's a throttle too, but I don't think it was that throttle. And there was something else. Oh, the water pump pulley. Wait, where'd that go? Whoops. Where did that go? Oh, wow. That thing is neat. I'm getting all sidetracked here. Throttle M186. Not N, M. Whoops. This thing is really cool. I like that. That's a really neat piece of equipment there. Where does it go? Oh, I see. The head cover probably has cutouts for it. Let's get this stuff done so I can turn it over. It's getting to where, I mean, I have worked on engines upside down before, but it's getting to where I have to get way down and angle the camera to see things. So let's just get the bottom of the engine buttoned up so we can turn it over. Yeah, that's really cool. There must be something that goes here. Okay, so I need like, I guess 6 of these, or more. No, I need like 2, 4, 6, 8, well 12. It's a 6-cylinder engine. So I need 1, 2, 3 of those cam caps. That's camshaft cap 181, M130. So I need 4 of these. And then the rocker arm I need 12 of. We're going to have to bolt all this stuff down, aren't we? My God, it's like doing an OHV V8 where you have to do individual rocker arms on every cylinder instead of having a nice rocker arm assembly to bolt on. And it's a V6, so there's 12 of them. I mean, a V8 would have 16, and this has, I mean, that's only 4 more than this has. It's all one side of the engine, like if this were a V12, for instance. I didn't put in any of those camshaft caps. Should have done that as I was doing the rocker arms. This thing looks pretty, I mean, mechanically it's very interesting. The spring-loaded rocker arm. Oh, I didn't buy the cam gear. I'm pretty sure I bought the timing chain and the sprocket. I know I need to buy that radiator fan. Ah, that sprocket goes in there. Oh boy. It's a good thing I didn't buy a... Well, wait. Ignition distributor base. And that was rad fan B. So we can probably, once that goes on, it will probably take the standard ignition distributor. Yep, it does. So we can go over here. Get the I6 cap, the rotor, the clips. Wonder if it needs a coil. I haven't seen a coil pop up yet. Not coil, clip. I typed lip. I got it anyway, though. So no ignition coil. I like it though. This one isn't slanted like the other one was. I think this went together a little bit easier. I really like these mechanical fuel injection things though. The other engine had one of these too. I think that's a really interesting bit of mechanical engineering there. I hope that this... Actually, I'm pretty sure I don't have a starter. And I'm not even sure which starter it wants. It's probably the starter V8. Nope, it is not. I just saw something that disturbed me. What was that? Rocker arm. How in the world could I possibly... There's no way it would have let me close the... There's no way it would have let me close the engine without having all the rocker arms in. That's got to be a bug. I know that part of the patch notes for the update today referred to fixing minor errors with the engine parts. I think it was the M130. Available parts condition 99%. How in the name of God could that be? Will it even... Yeah, it'll let me run it. Oh, look at that. There is a rocker arm missing. And when I... Maybe if I... Can I take that out? See, look at that. It wants to put the engine head cover on without two of the rocker arms. I have to take it back and try to get those on. Do I need to go that far? I don't think so. I think if I take this off... There we go. Now I think I have got it to where I can get the rocker arms in. Yeah, I didn't even notice that before, because when I put in the 5th or the 11th rocker arm, it gave me the silhouette for the head cover, and it shouldn't do that. That's clearly wrong. Wait. I made a mistake. I shouldn't have put the head cover back on. See, that's got to be wrong. The head cover shouldn't go on until everything under it. Oh wait, I never took the chain off, I guess. Huh. It let me take out the sprocket without taking the chain off first. Either way, it still shouldn't prompt you to put the head cover on until all the rocker arms are in. Now I don't have any spare parts in my inventory, and we're at 100%. Okay, good. Let's try this again, shall we? I thought for a minute I was going to have to take the engine out. Okay, what do we got? 169? Probably get like 240 or so. 09. Okay. Well, it's kind of a weird. Anybody ever watched The Amazing World of Gumball? This car looks like some of the cars on that show. It's got the sort of really rectangular, like below the line of the window. It's got this. It's like a long rectangle, and then it's got like a sort of a tall rectangle on top of it. It's very boxy looking. Okay, I don't know anything about this car. Probably made in the 60s. Definitely got manual stuff in here. I do like the blue. I really have to try this one time and see if the interior panel matches the exterior color. Let's take it for a drive and see what it can do. Probably not a whole lot, but it's always worth a shot. Okay, here we are. Definitely a good color. I think I must have messed up those tires though. They seem to be far too small. I think the rims look good, but the tires, I think I thought for sure they were 185/40, but they can't have been. They must have been like 185/80 or something. Well, let's see what happens here. Tracking nice and straight, that's good. 90 miles an hour seems to be a max. It's not a bad, it's not a terrible looking car, but it's certainly not the kind of thing that we normally work on. Got to 90. I think that's the slowest thing I've ever done. Even the little subcompacts I've done have gone 150. Okay, here we are, and so the car is completely done, and we've driven it. See what it's worth. Really disappointing. What is that, 66? Going to be like $67,000? Boy, that's terrible. Okay, we'll shoot that out the door then. I'll have to keep an eye out for another one of these though. Check the tire sizes and make sure I didn't screw it up too badly. I still have this McLaren P1 to work on. I've been sitting on this so that I can do it. I think what I want to do though is go to the junkyard real quick since I haven't been in a few days. Okay, here we are. Let's take a quick look around. Not getting off to a good start. There's a Mustang over there. It's probably a Salem Spectre, actually. Yeah, Spectre Fastback. This is another GT350. I think I'll buy that. That's a nice car. And it's always worth having. It's always worth doing. It's always worth a couple $100,000. Smith. Another 65. There's another. Is this a? Ah, okay, good. This is one. This is a regular F-150. Excellent. The last time I got one of these, it was a police version, and and I only did it because it was the first time I found the 150, and I wanted to do it at 150, and that was the only one that had come up. So now I have that one. So I can do a 150 that's not the police model. I'm going to go ahead and buy that Shelby also. These are the only cars that are in here that are really worth getting. Unless this is an XL. It is. The V8 XL. Tempting. No, I'm just going to buy two. Seems like every time I come in here and I find a Shelby, it's in this spot. Alright, cool. We have some cars that we can work on. Let's go ahead and go home. Okay, doke. I'm going to move these cars into position. Next time, I'm definitely going to do the McLaren. I'll probably do the Shelby on my own. And just get these guys all spaced out so that they're ready to go. And give us a nice closing position to be in here. There we go. Garage full of rust again. Don't feel right if there isn't a lot of rust laying around. And that will wrap this one up. So, if you made it this far, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed the video. And I hope to see you again for our next Junkyard adventure. So on that note, bye for now.